Like people gonna say that how you live, like really caught with themselves, how you can, the true self of themselves, how you can possess a really good energy for people gonna say that I didn't want to say about anything in this world. Do you know that this bitch or everything is good, everything is not good, and everything is so fucking hard to do anything about that. Everything that we need, it is professional. Everyone needs to be very professional in their work, and I'm trying to do that. Many want to say that I'm not really good saying and speaking really good English, and all of my English is not really good. Yeah, it's just true that somehow that my English is not that is. I am not. Yeah, yeah, it's always right. I'm not really good at English, and I just like English is just a basic means for me to do my work, and somehow that I can did not really transfer all of my thoughts into English very correctly, and it's really hard for me to say so. I confess this, but actually that I'm still not a native speaker, so that I cannot be pronounced very like somehow that I pronounce not really natural, and so I use some words that is sound awkward towards native speaker, but yeah, I cannot do anything more. Just I'm trying to improve it every day, but somehow there's a mistake in my speech, and somehow the people got really confused by my saying. I'm very sorry for that. In future I will improve it, but I want to stand upon that I'm not a native speaker, and if you somehow that you can find some errors, some awkward thing in my speech, please like just, I'm so sorry for those things, and don't fight fault with those things, and just enjoy the videos. Yep. So today we're going to talk about a very important topic, which is the effect of smartphone on my life. And these very long stories. And I want to make it long, but it's really hard to make long. So I just want to do a really, well crafted videos. So let's get into the video. So why I gonna do this? Why has my phone destroy all the things about my life? At first, it destroys my productivity. Every time, just phone is just big distraction in my life, and somehow that whenever I'm dealing with my flow, is just 4 or 5 minutes. Like the notifications pop up and everything is pop up and everything just want to arrest all of my attention. It's just 2 minutes. I crash my phone again, and I'm gonna lose in this smartphone. And I am trying to delete all the apps, all of applications, all of social media apps, but actually it's not that effective. Why? Because I'm addicted to it. I'm addiction to it, and without the dopamine, the dose of dopamine that the phone gave me for a long time, I feel something like I missed something. I missed something, and yeah, at the time I was just trying to do that, but all of things that my mind just say, just fight it, do it. And my mind just there's a lot of things on it, and just come back to my phone, grasp my, go back to my closet, grasp my smartphone, and I use it again. It's all my faults, and there's had been a tons of time that I doing that, but no, I can't doing that. Secondly, it destroy my very physical health. Why I want to say this? Because when you use English, you need to, it's already that you need to watch a lot of things on your screen, and somehow that your eyes are exposed to the smartphone so close that it destroy your eyes and make you become nearsighted, and also and you need to wear on the very annoying glasses all the time, and it's so annoying glass. Before I'm becoming nearsighted, I watch a lot of people like wearing glasses. They are so fashionable, they are so fucking sophisticated, but actually when I already got my class, it's such a like a burden on my shoulder. It's just fucking bitch. And I finish all of those things. The second thing, they destroy my back a lot. Like in this world we are living, we tend to be more sedentary. Yeah, it's always true, really more sedentary. But if when we consume all of like when we tend to use a smartphone when we have a rest time, and like like all of the work we spend time, sitting, and when we have rest time, we don't sit up or go around, but we just like grab our phone and just watch some videos or some TikTok videos on it, and we always sit in it, destroy our back incentively, also destroy our health incentively, and yeah, it destroys my back, and my back is just like isn't it's not really healthy. My back is not really good as a sedentary. As elderly, my grandfather, he does not experience any back ache, and I experience it every day. And just 15 years, and he about 89 years old. What the fuck? And so after all, I think it also destroyed my mental health. This is the most important, like biggest detrimental impact that smartphone has on my life. Why? I'm gonna illustrate this. I did not really good. I did not feel like um like when I am so like distant from my close, all of my relationship lost, and I actually have no friends to talk with. I'm just feel so lonely, so fucking lonely. So the feelings of like not being able to belonging to anyone in this world is just yourself in such a complicated world. It's just very miserable feeling that everyone don't want to get, but I'm experiencing it every day. Whenever I wake up, I want to say, what the fuck is going on with my life? There's going on around my life. And other thing is also destroying my credit. Like I dedicated all of my time to the smartphone, to the social media apps, and also I have nothing. I did not have anything. I did not have phone. I did not have anything that will catches my attention. And it's just like, oh my god. Like in that team, everyone just regard me as a really irresponsible guys, and yeah, I gradually, really doubt myself. I'm really regret about that, because that my credit is really hard to establish it. Once being broken like glass, when once being broken, it cannot be recovered again. And my credit is so that once I was regarded as a really irresponsible guys, it's really destroying my work in the future, because in the future, there will be no possibility that in the future some of my teammates will lay trust in me again. And I start to rise a lot of very regrettable, and the feelings of regrets is really hit. The second thing it is, when you like go on social media apps, you watch a lot of people out there. See very fancy lives of people. They have so many friends. They go to many magnificent places, and they go to really luxurious hotels, places. They go on very like extravagant holidays. They unbox a lot of very expensive haul, and just say, what the fuck is going on with my life? Just staying all the bed all the time, and just say, what the fuck? And I just stay in all the bed all the time, just say, what the fuck I'm going, what the fuck I'm experiencing. It's just like, oh my god. Wow. It's not that good. When I'm already experiencing it, it's totally a mess. It's absolutely, like a mess with my life. And when I already finished that, I got really miserable feeling. I just so fucking hard with my life, and at that time, it was very depressed. It's absolutely depressed, and I just want to say, yeah, what I'm doing for, like every day is just leave and have nothing to do, have no goal, and I live just myself just like a failure all the days, and I don't know what's the purpose of my existence for, and what the purpose all of these things I have did, what the purpose of my life, and even why I need to live such a boring way. Why if what if I die? The idea of suicide has crossed my mind, but you know fortunately Fortunately, it is when I have such feelings of killing myself just cross my mind, just go away, because when it's already the moment is coming to my mind, I almost think about the future, my life that I always want to be, and things that I want really passionate about, and also my acquaintances, my parents, my relatives, all of them are so fucking nice with me, and why I do all of these things and how my life. And overall, I think, yeah, I cannot be died, and I cannot bear this anymore. I need to get out of this bitch, of this mess that smartphone has in my life. I need to be get out of this addiction. And until the days I already finished all of those things, I decided to reconstruct my life. I First I need to throw my phone away. I throw it away in the river, and I replan all of those things about my goals, all of my future, all of my plan, all of the timetable in the days that I want to work. I text with my friends again, and already I finished that. That's very very great. I finished all of like text them again, get them for work, get them for a drink, and I already finished. I feel very lucky if they still go with me. And overall, I think that it's not the phone's fault itself, but actually the way that you use it that leads to your problems. That would be the very main point. It is the device have no fault. It is the users themselves, and like all of the social medias, all of those things is just like act as a catalyst. They are not really a main contributor. But what is main contributor? It is the way your lifestyle around smartphone is not really um, um, like productive or not really healthy relationship with your devices, and it is your fault. And overall, I still that smartphone is still very convenient if you know how to use it in a really right way. If you know how to use it in the right way.